Hi Anobis! You guys know me for hating on stuff all the time, right? Like, for example, Kirby Superstar is one of the most ass games ever made. I'm working on a review for it right now, and I'm not excited whatsoever, because believe it or not, I don't like hating on stuff for an entire video. It gets kind of boring and annoying. And if you don't know me for hating on stuff, then I think you should watch my videos, because I think they're kind of good, sometimes. And if my fans tell you they're not good, I don't have fans, but if people tell you my videos aren't good, then they're wrong, okay? They're amazing, you should watch them. But until the Kirby Superstar video, there's a little game on the eShop, the best eShop game. You know, there's a bunch of eShop games, it's the best one. It's called Kid Tripp. I love this game. It's very, very small and very, very short, but it's super charming, super fun, and actually a little difficult. And I would like to do a little review on it, if you don't mind. If you do mind, watch the video anyways. So Kid Tripp is made by Mike Burns. Why does that matter? It really doesn't, I guess, but I thought I'd say it because it's quite neat, and I think it's important to know who makes these smaller games, because believe it or not, people do work on these. It's kind of important to know to give some spotlight to these people who won't really get it otherwise. So most of you guys will be thinking, isn't Kid Tripp just that one game I see on the eShop on sale all the time? Isn't it just some slop on the eShop? Okay, don't call this game slop. It's more than just slop shovelware eShop garbage. That's like calling Tori 3D slop just because it's $1 on the eShop. It's not slop. Don't. If you think that, please look at actual slop on the eShop, like all that AI stuff they put on there. This game is actually filled with really cute charm, and the platforming is super fun and very tight and perfect. This game is also kinda hard. Actually, it's very hard for me. I don't usually like hard games, but this game does the whole hard game thing correctly, which I appreciate. Thank you, Mike Burns, for making this game. I would not be able to live without Kid Tripp. I fucking love Kid Tripp. There's also a sequel to this game called Miles and Kildo, which I didn't know Kid Tripp's name was Miles, but in the tutorial of Kid Tripp, it tells you his name is Miles. But I can't read since I'm a Kirby fan, and Kirby fans can't read. So Miles and Kildo, not the biggest fan of Miles and Kildo. I don't know why. The game's fine, I just don't like it as much as Kid Tripp. I don't know, I think it's just that I'm used to Kid Tripp and I'm kind of biased towards Kid Tripp, so them changing the game up a bit just kind of made me a little not like it, but, you know, it's fine, it's a fine game, it's okay, it's fine. Finally, the story of Kid Tripp. Kid Tripp is flying in a super cool airplane when a stupid giraffe just comes out of nowhere and absolutely destroys this man's airplane. Like, wow, thanks a lot, giraffe, I thought you were cool like that, but no, you destroy my man's airplane? Not a man, he's a kid, because, you know, it's called Kid Tripp, so, you know, my bad. It's not man Tripp, my bad, G. So Kid Tripp ends up flying to the ground, and somehow survives falling to the ground, and he's chased off by a whole bunch of animals. So then, he's supposed to go down this amazing trip. You get it? You get what I did there? So Kid Tripp is an auto runner. That means you can't stop unless you hit a wall. Miles runs automatically. Yes, the tutorial tells you that. Kid Tripp has two ways of attacking. He can throw his rocks, or he can jump on some opponents. Some opponents you cannot jump on, though, like crabs. So that means you can't get your money back from stupid Mr. Krabs. The simple controls make it real easy to understand, but it's really hard to master. Does that sound like something to you? Yes, that's right. It's Kirby, which is probably why I like this game. So when you finally get to start this trip, because what other trip would you want to go on, like the Bronx? I would have to fight for my life there. Good thing Kid Tripp does not have to go there. Instead, he'll be traveling through grasslands. Hopefully they're not downtown. And then he has to travel through caves. Good thing there wasn't a story to that. I don't even like cave story. Why would I make a reference to that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. He has to go through snow. He really gotta chill out with all that snow. These are some cool levels. But the last level is just a lava. It's a volcano lava level type of thing. Yeah, it's okay. Despite each world seeming like just grass, lava, snow type of levels, each one is unique with their own type of thing. For example, caves have minecarts, which they stole from Kirby Superstar. Why does everything remind me of Kirby Superstar? I hate it so much. I'm doing the review. I'm writing it right now. Stop reminding me I have to play Kirby Superstar. I fucking hate Kirby Superstar. The ice world has, of course, well, icicles that you can die on. That's my least favorite world. It's also the hardest, and the ice isn't very nice, if you get my joke there. And there's the volcano world, which you can die with the lava. And wait a minute, are those trees? How in the hell are there trees in a volcano world? Shouldn't they be burning down? Is this just a lazy excuse to put the monkey enemy here? I can't believe this. Mike Burns, I am so disappointed in you right now. I'm kidding. I gotta be careful with what I say, because I don't want to be too rude on this game, because I really like this game. and I can tell the creator cares about the game, and I don't want to use my usual crude humor and ruins anybody's opinion on this game, because I think you guys should really try this game, and I like this game. It's kind of cute and fun, and it's cool. The music of this game is super catchy, even though there's like 2 tracks and one of the game's remixed like twice in the game. So it's a good theme song. The songs are good. They're good enough for this game. Like it doesn't have to be like Kirby level music. I mean, it's catchy. It's a catchy song. So you know, it's fine. Kid Trippy's platforming auto runner type of gameplay is really fun and addictive. I loved turning it on and playing it for a few levels, and just until I die probably, because you know, I get angry after I die. But Kid Tripp is very challenging. It's not bad once you get used to the levels. Like any other hard game that requires skill, it takes a bit of skill. But I don't have to play through a whole hard part, because it's just one short level. I can keep trying over and over again until I get it. That's how you make a hard video game. Because I hate when these hard video games are like, thanks for trying so hard, you made it pretty far, but now you have to redo this whole thing again, that takes 10 minutes, lol, loser, get good, scrub. Kid Tripp does this whole difficulty thing correctly. And it makes me want to try over and over again, because I don't have to spend 10 minutes trying to do something that I already tried doing 500 more times. So when you finally get to the final level of Kid Tripp, he gets chased by a lava stream, because, you know, the volcano's about to erupt or whatever. So, oh no, poor Kid Tripp, he has to do his final kiddish trip to become the best Kid Tripp known to mankind. So he has to outrun this lava stream, which this whole part of the game is super intense, because you have this lava chasing you while going super fast, while jumping in minecarts, hopping on balloons. It makes your heart beat faster than my dad running away to get milk after he realized I was a Kirby fan. Unfortunately, Kid Tripp didn't make it, but since he's the GOAT and can literally defeat Goku, he gets launched into space, and ready for his next big adventure. And no, it's not Sackboy's big adventure. So after launching him in space, you get the credits, and somehow he survives, but he's the GOAT like that, so of course he survives. And that's the end of Kid Tripp. That's how the game ends. And then they kind of put a question mark at the end, and then it's like, Miles and Kildo, but they don't talk about Miles and Kildo. It just, you don't know that the game is over, but there's a question mark. So technically it's Miles and Kildo. It's referencing Miles and Kildo, the second game, basically, you know. Kid Tripp is more than just a stupid eShop title. It's really well made with really good controls and very good pixel art. I like the pixel art characters. They're just so cute. If you want a pretty tough platforming game that's also an auto runner, you should play this. I mean, I hope you figured that out already. It's super fun. I hope we get more Kid Tripp games in the future. Mike, please make more Kid Tripp games. I need more Kid Tripp games. I can't go anymore until I get another Kid Tripp game. Mike, please, I need more Kid Tripp. Mike Burns, please make more Kid Tripp.